Alright guys, welcome back to an all new episode of Maksim Outdoors, the road to the promised land. That's right. So happy 4th of July. I'm officially back on the road with a 5-hour drive in front of me. So we are heading to Promised Land State Park, and it will be State Park number 14 in my State Park series. So if you're new to this channel, if you've never watched anything on this channel before, my mission is to go and see each and every Pennsylvania state park. And about a month ago I was sitting on the couch, maybe doing some editing or whatever, and came to the conclusion that if I want to take this state park series a little bit more seriously, I was going to have to drive a little bit and see some of the state parks, obviously out in eastern PA. So I sat down and I wanted to see what the furthest state park from my home in western Pennsylvania would be. There was around 3 state parks that were all within like 5.5 hours, but Promised Land seemed to be probably the farthest. So I went ahead, booked 3 nights out here in the Promised Land, found some cool hikes to do, and that's going to be the gist of the next few weeks here on Maksim Outdoors, me exploring Promised Land State Park, as well as 2 other state parks I'm not going to mention yet. You'll have to stay tuned for those and see where I head. But anyway, this episode is going to be a little different. Not a lot of B-roll, not a lot of drone footage, just some driving footage, as well as me getting to camp hopefully in one piece today, and doing a little camp setup, showing you a little bit of some of the behind the scenes footage of what it takes to make these videos and to set up camp. The whole solo camping experience. So I do have some new gear I want to show you guys. I'm not gonna ruin it yet, but yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy the road to the Promised Land. All right, see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, about halfway through the trip right now. We just crossed the Union County line. It says on my GPS we got 1 hour and 57 minutes left and 130 miles. So we'll be stopping here for lunch here in a little bit before we make it all the way out to Pine County and arrive at Promised Land State Park. But what a beautiful day. It's 84 degrees right now. A couple clouds in the sky, but you can't ask for better driving weather than this. I was a little bit skeptical about coming out here in July. If you guys know me by now, I'm not a big summer camper. I hate camping whenever it's 90 degrees. It seems like it's been 90 every single day in western PA. But to my surprise, I looked up the weather up in the Poconos, and it is only going to be about 79 as a high throughout the 3 days I'm going to be in the area. So honestly, perfect camping weather. It's going to go down to 54 at night, so can't really ask for anything better than that. You got the entire bed load done with wood. Shout out to Sally and Michael for hooking me up with all the wood. So yeah, like I said, about halfway there. I'm going to be stopping for lunch in a little bit. But I did want to point out that this is my first ever time going to the Poconos. I don't know if I said that earlier. First time going to the Poconos, and I believe it's my first time hiking in the eastern part of Pennsylvania. And if you're not really familiar with the Poconos or Pennsylvania as a whole, if you're maybe from another state or another country, picture where New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania kind of all meet in that upper square corner. That's right where we are heading. So I'll be, I think, only maybe 20 minutes away from New Jersey and maybe 40 minutes away from New York. So I'm pretty curious to see what the landscape is like up there, if it's that much different from Western PA or if it's pretty similar. So another hour and 55 minutes and we'll be there. So stay tuned.
Guitar beating rhythm to the click clack of the wheel.
Thank you for stopping. Please pull forward to the next available suite. Thank you.
Thank you for choosing McDonald's. How can I help you today?
Hi, could I just get a number 5 with one of those strawberry banana smoothies?
Medium?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alrighty.
Awesome. Thanks. All right, have a good one.
Have a great day.
Alrighty. 4 hours down, 1 to go. I think we got about 90 miles left. So we're making good time. Honestly, it seems like this drive is going really fast. So, all right, well, we're gonna be checking into site 539. Another little fact about Promised Land State Park is it has 5 separate campsites or campgrounds. So we're staying in the rhododendron section. So we got to find that once we get there. The park's fairly decent size. It's around 3,000 some acres. So I guess we'll see what it looks like here in just a minute. Hopefully this 5-hour drive for you turns out to only be a couple minutes, and yeah. All right. 1 more hour, so let's get back on the road. What do you guys say? Alrighty, well, officially made it here to Promised Land State Park. It's about 7 o'clock right now, and I don't know if you saw the time lapse where I was setting up camp. Struggled with it a bit, but Camp Maksim is looking a little nicer on this trip thanks to the new pavilion I got the other day. 159 bucks, 1-man setup, pretty awesome. I got it because they were calling for rain, but apparently they aren't calling it for it anymore. And as you can hear behind me, Promised Land is party land tonight, I guess, here on the 4th of July. But overall, pretty nice campsite here in the lower lake section. This is the rhododendron loop. I'm here at site 539, and I'll be here for the next 3 nights. So got enough food and rations and everything to last me probably a week or longer. So we're gonna make the best of it. Should be a pretty nice few days out here before we head on to the next state park. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my little road to the Promised Land, but I will give you a little tour of the campsite here. Obviously a nice campfire ring, got my trusty old chair, brand new canopy, which I honestly forget what brand it is. If you're curious, maybe getting one of these for yourself. Yeah, it's on one of these sides here. Okay, so this is Best Choice Products if maybe you're curious about getting your own one-man canopy. And the old Kelty Late Start is back for another summer season. And inside, I know I've done a couple tent tours with you guys before, but if you're new to the channel, here's my setup. I have one of these insulated static V's, Climate brand, and then I just take a couple pillows with me, a blanket. I have a down comforter as well. It's gonna be a little this is one Tigress down comforter. Usually does the trick for me, but it's gonna be a bit warm. I think it's 75 right now at camp, but yeah, like I said, it's party land out here today. And then I did buy this brand new roll-up extension cord. It's pretty nice to have, and a brand new waterproof charger strip that I have, you know, my GoPro accessories, or my GoPro plugs, my phone charger and whatnot. So that's it. I think I'm gonna wrap up this episode. Tomorrow we're gonna be tackling 2 trails, I believe, one of which is the most popular trail here in Promised Land State Park. It is the Little Falls Trail, and then I might try to do the Conservation Island Loop or something else. Kind of just winging it, but that's gonna wrap it up. So I will see you guys first thing in the morning. All right, well, it's quieted down a little bit here at site 539, and the temperature has dropped as well. It's about, I think it's in the 60s right now. There's a blue heron. Perfect timing. So yeah, I think it's about 69 degrees out here right now. Perfect camping weather. Like I said, nice and quiet now. Check that out, the pavilion all lit up. Almost looks like I know what I'm doing out here, but I realized I didn't really make a sign off for this video. Been doing some cool time lapses and whatnot as the sun has set, but I did make some game plans for tomorrow. So we're gonna wake up bright and early. We're staying right here in the rhododendron area. We're gonna come on down here, park in this parking area. There's a bunch of mumbo jumbo here. It's really hard to really understand anything on this map, but we're gonna do the Little Falls Trail. This heron will not shut up. So we're gonna do the Little Falls Trail, come up here and eventually link up with the Big Dam Ridge. Great trail name, if I do say so myself. And then come on back down towards the campground in this equestrian camping area and road hike back to the truck. So apparently they changed the weather once again. Now I'm glad I brought the canopy. It's supposed to rain, thunderstorm all day tomorrow after 12 p.m. So hopefully we wrap this up by 10, and then I want to hike on down, or drive on down to this Conservation Island. This will probably be a video in its own. We're gonna do this possibly during a thunderstorm, I don't know. Tomorrow's goal is to do this big loop here, Conservation Island, and then find out what this is. And then Wednesday is a whole nother ball game. So that's it. That's the end of this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the road to the Promised Land. And next week we'll be continuing here back at Promised Land State Park. But as always, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you like, subscribe, leave me a comment, check me on Instagram, Facebook, you name it. We're going worldwide here. So this is State Park number 14 out of 121. So we're making some progress. I think by the year maybe 2077, we'll hit them all. So anyway, thanks for joining me. This is a little bit of a different style episode. But yeah, check out the Maksim canopy here. All right, guys, see you next week.